everyone, this is Sunette, and in this video for Self and Living, I would like to share with you something I've noticed about myself. And this is to do with, the waking up in the mornings. And, in a particular morning, I would wake up and I'd feel like I'm coming out of this deep, dark, very substantial mist within myself. And my sinuses feel clogged, my eyes are a bit swollen, my head feels like it is filled with this weird mass, and my being and awareness had been somewhere really deep and far inside myself, and I wake up, I'm like, what the hell is going on, and then also that day, having to do so many things where you need to be presentable, you need to be spunky, spontaneous, fun, expressive, entertaining people, or going out to meetings or functions and things like that. And you feel like the total opposite of all of it. And, just because of the way you look and the way you feel and then you try and get dressed, and now you don't know what to wear and what you feel like wearing. And it's like you don't feel like anything, your clothes feel uncomfortable, your hair isn't just not working out, you start becoming irritated and agitated, and you're like this really groggy, sulky, tantrum-throwing grown-up, and like just being pissed off at reality and what your body feels like and what you look like, and nothing is matching what and how you need to be and do today. It's like one of those, today of all days, yesterday everything was so perfect. Why couldn't that just happen today? Is that so much to ask? And I'm sure many have had that type of experience from that perspective. Or, the other way of how it also happens is you wake up like that. I may make it sound like it's extensive, but it can also be very subtle. You just feel like, you feel icky. It's like the only sound I can put with it. And the other way is where you just don't feel like doing anything. You just really, just how you feel and how your head feels and what's going on, and you just don't feel like doing anything. You just want to be blah, like just hanging in the air today, just hanging. So I've had a couple of those within my life, and not even a couple, more than waking up like that and feeling like that in my day. And sometimes I had given up into wanting to postpone things and not get things done. And because it's like your mind, already comes up with those excuses of, nah, I can do everything tomorrow. I can shift everything in there. Don't have to get to things today. I've got time. I can be how I feel today. So you decide consciously to kind of embody how you woke up. And I would stay in that the whole day, just like be lazy and do things here and there, because you'd still have this little bit of guilt and shame and fear coming up in you, like, okay, I can't do nothing, but I've got to do something. And you just do enough to make you feel okay, for, in a way, really postponing and procrastinating and giving up on a lot of things that actually could have been done in an entire day. Or if you have a look at, yes, you may have had to go and attend meetings, functions, entertain people, get other things done. You do it, but you do it very half-heartedly. You wouldn't put everything of you into it because of how you feel. Because technically, a part of yourself decided that I am going to embody and be how I feel today. And that's it. Kind of like my feeling is I'm groggy. I'm about to throw tantrums. I am irritated and agitated. I just want to be left alone. I want to sleep. I want to be lazy. So even though you go into it completely and clear your day, or whether you go and do everything, but you still do it in that energy, okay? So this may seem like a natural, normal thing, like, nah, we just feel like that. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's not like it happens every single day. But that's the problem. You see, it can. And this is the sneaky thing about energy within us, in our minds, that it's already actually becoming a problem that an energy you stay in and you decide to stay in it consciously with awareness in a day that influences and affects who you are, how you feel, how you behave, how you are moving in your body, how you are interacting with the world for an entire day. You are changing all of it because of an energy, because of how you feel. So that state that you're in, and that's energy. How do you know it's energy? Because in the next day it'll just be gone. It'll just disappear. It won't be there. You'll feel better. Or you kind of stay in that state and just wait for a time until you feel good enough to do the things that you want to do. Isn't that also another one we tend to visit? Oh, I must feel like this before I can do this and this and this and that. So I'm going to postpone doing all of those things and wait till that feeling comes. And I'll be like, right, okay, I feel it today. Come, let's do it. And putting it in this way may just start opening up people's eyes and inner eyes to asking, okay, wait a minute, what am I actually accepting and allowing here? So when I realized this, and I'm not saying I'm as of yet perfect, I still sometimes find myself doing it where like kind of mid-morning, I'm getting ready, I'm doing things, but that feeling is still in the back of my mind. And my thoughts are constantly wanting to say, just postpone, just procrastinate, organize things the next day. I'm like, no, I can't have to put, so then while I'm in this energy, I'm still struggling and trying to reason with my thoughts. That's not constructive. Until I wake up from this, I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Come, wake up. And then I'll jump on the spot and I'll just shake it off, shake it out, and just be a bit wild for a moment. Just get out of this funk that I'm in somehow. And then I'll be right. Okay, take a breath from this moment on. No more of the shit. You are being yourself. And you know who you are and what you enjoy and who you really are in your behaviors and your actions and your decisions. That's the me. I'm here. Nothing else. So, you've got to kind of be, you've got to kind of be that strict, assertive self within you to get you out of that thing you're in. Okay. So that's what you do in real-time application because, the energy had already become physical, which means it's already changed your behavior and to the point where it can possess you in an entire day. And why I'm bringing everyone's awareness to this in, yes, emphasizing serious manner is because it's showing actually that somehow in your everyday life, you are allowing these energies of, I don't feel like it, frustration, irritation, postponement, procrastination, that groggy, that feeling shitty, icky, to come up in you in moments in your everyday life. Even sometimes where you generally feel fine, you'll have these subtle moments of these energies coming up that you're not paying enough attention to because you're thinking, it's just a moment. It's not bothersome. I won't look at it more. But then, days later, all those things that you didn't pay attention to comes hitting you with full force as you wake up into a new day and says, here we are, the collection of all the parts of you didn't face. So bam, one shot, deal with us now. It's not like, parts of ourselves are like little kids who we can just send away and then they're gone. These independent parts of ourselves. Whenever we think we don't have to deal with something in us, we actually just suppress it. And it will come up and come out later, where you go into these moods or these states for a whole day or days to come. All right, so I would like everyone for this video to have a look out for defining first. You want to define, okay, when I'm in that mood or that state, that grogginess, when I wake up, and it takes me that morning hours to kind of get out of it, what words define that state? And then once you get those words, also ask yourself, where else in my day or in my life or with people am I going into moments of frustration, irritation, postponement, that ickiness, that feeling shitty, and not dealing with it actually inside myself or with them. And I'm just circling in it day after day. And the one who suffers the most is none other than us. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll continue in the next video with some more practical guidelines of what we can do when we do wake up in those moods. Other than, Sunette might take you out of your comfort zone to do that wild, get out of it, speak to yourself, stop this shit. Now I'm changing, it's done, and you move on. You don't even look back. You've got to move in that moment and get out of whatever you're in. It has to be a fast change. The longer you take to change, the more you're just giving leeway for all those little thoughts to come crawling back. It's got to be like an instant surprise change. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. See you in the next video.